Let's go make this super cute ice cream cone. But first, always remember to share this so it will save to your profile and you can find it when you're looking for it again later. I started with a strip of fabric about 8 inches wide. Probably a 10-inch square would work for this, but I know what I want and I don't have a scrap that I like. And I cut mine too big because I want to make sure that I have enough, and I have to have something that fills up the cone anyway. So I have my handy dandy glue gun. All we're gonna do is hot glue the fabric to our styrofoam ball. This is a 3-inch styrofoam ball, and you can use a half a ball, or I tried to use a half a ball, but it didn't work so well for me because I wanted my cone to stand up a little more than it did, and maybe I just wasn't doing something right. I'm sure you can use one and it would be fine. And we don't really care what the bottom of it looks like because you're not gonna see that. It's gonna be down in your cone. Okay, so here's what my ice cream cone looks like, or my ball of ice cream. Now I have this semicircle, it's like a quarter of a circle, cut piece of brown cardstock. I'm just gonna fold it into a cone and glue it together. And after I have it around, then I'm gonna put some hot glue and just glue it together. Perfect, so perfect. Now, I have some felt, and my felt is like this craft color. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna roll my cone up into it, and I'm gonna glue it together. I could have just made the cone from felt, but it needed some structure that the cardstock is gonna give it, that it would not have without that. This is just basic felt, it says. And after I roll it up and glue it, then I'm just gonna cut the top of it off even with the cardstock. I'm gonna add a little glue right here between the cardstock and the felt so that the two pieces will stay together. The cardstock will stay to the felt. Because we don't want our ice cream cone coming out of our pretty cone, right? So cute. Okay, now we have a cone and we have some ice cream. Let's make our scoop mark, which is just a ruffle. Now I have a 2.5-inch strip of fabric. Now I just tore mine off of the bolt because I like the raggy edges. Do you see how pretty that is? Versus having a finished straight edge, I tore mine off, but now you can absolutely do anything with yours. And I'm not hemming it or anything. I want this raggy edge on my ice cream. So now we're gonna make a ruffle. You guessed it, we're zigzagging over dental floss. All right, this is unwaxed, waxed dental floss from Amazon, 100 million feet it says. Not really, I don't know how much it is, but it's a lot. So I'm gonna put my dental floss in the center of my 2.5-inch strip. And I'm going to zigzag over it all the way down in the center. You can make your ruffle any way that you want. Y'all taught me this and it is genius. It's so much easier than sewing a basting stitch and then pulling your thread. Okay, so we have zigzagged over our dental floss. Now we're just gonna hold on to the end of our dental floss and pull. My 2.5-inch strip is the width of the fabric, the width of the bolt. I just cut a piece and tore it off, which is 44-ish inches, something like that. Now remember, you can have less of a ruffle with the shorter piece and more of a ruffle with the longer piece. So you decide how thick you want your ruffle to be. All right, I have a ruffle. Now, I'm going to hot glue my ruffle about a 1/2 inch down is where I'm putting my hot glue. Do you see that? And I'm hot gluing on the stitch that we made. And that's gonna make our ice cream come up over the top and out, which is what we want. Hot glue is hot, in case you were wondering. So cute. Now let's put our ice cream cone in it. I'm gonna add some hot glue down in here and stick our ice cream cone back down in here because we don't want the ice cream cone to come out, or the ice cream to come out of its cone. Now I'm making a mobile out of mine. So here's one. And here's the second one. I want to do them a whole bunch of different colors and a whole bunch of different heights. Let me show you. I'm going to take some rickrack and I'm going to pin it in the very top. But I'm going to put some glue under it and over it. And then I'm going to push my pin down into that hot glue. Now remember, hot glue is hot. Oddly enough, right? Now that's gonna keep it, that hot glue is gonna, if I stop touching it, that hot glue is gonna keep it from coming out. So I have at least 3 more to do, and I have to decorate the top of my mobile somehow. Have y'all made mobiles? Do you know all the things? Drop all your tricks in the comments because it's my first go round, but they're so cute and I'm obsessed currently. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher and I would love for you to come sew with me.